you're watching this video, this episode of Too Early for Streaming was recorded live on April 29th, 2018. Enjoy! This is Trisha Lynn, and it is Too Early for Streaming here on the Geeking Out About channel. Thanks for coming by to watch this show. I really appreciate all the support that I'm getting, which is currently none because no one's really watching this, but that's okay, because this is how we learn. We learn by doing. And so I'm going to be doing another round of the show Too Early for Streaming. I have my notes up. I'm actually gonna make them a bit smaller. And yeah, the show we did last week, I ended up turning into another show that I'm creating, which is a version of my former podcast called Geekly Speaking About. I'll put the link into the description for the show we did last week. I should really get some water before I do these shows. Anyways, so let us get started with our show. So here we are, once more. I actually haven't designed a new outfit for this area yet. And I think it's because I haven't figured out what this area is. It looks kind of dry, and well, of course, this is my garrison. Yes, it is my garrison. And, you know what, I also don't have... That's fine. Okay. So here we are gonna do the upgraded barn. Yeah. Hello. Apparently I can learn how to ride additional mounts. Feeding an army. Improved iron trap. Close more tightly. Ooh, boars and river geese. Yeah. Can get food now. And then what are you saying now? Sure. I'll do that. Cool. Alright, I know where to find those. And that's something I can do really quickly. And now we're gonna upgrade the tannery. Okay. I don't have any guard. Okay. And then this, what is this? What did I put here again? This is my salvage yard? Yeah, salvage yard. You have a quest. I don't know, what's up with you? Inspect, etc. Extra pack. Yay! Small use a sack near the generator. And what can I buy from you? I can just buy that. Alright, so let's use this pack. Okay. What did I get that? What did I get anything that was useful? Let's find out. Aww. Okay. Did I get... I got goods. Okay. And I got more goods. And more resources. Right. Okay. There's the improved trap. Cool. Okay, let's put this here. Hee. Okay. That should be enough. Alright. So, trap a beast. Kill this person. Where are they? They're over here. Yeah, let's do that one. Actually, maybe towards the end. Yeah, maybe I'll do all this stuff towards the end. So where... Now I get to talk to this person. And... yeah. So actually, maybe... No, I'll do that stuff later. Okay. So now we're going back to the spires. After we pick up our resources and check to see the mission board. Hello. Yay, you won! And no more quests. Brilliant. Okay. Alright. Are you gonna take me where I need to go? Yes. There we are. Okay, so up first today on the show is This Week in WoW Grading, which is actually last Thursday? Yeah. So last Sunday night we had done the second part of the heroic grade. We normally start at Coven and then beat our heads against Coven until we don't get Coven down. But apparently I was late. That's my fault. And they got Coven down without me, so then we had to do Agrimar, and it took us a little while, but we finally got that one down too. And that's because a lot of new people came in, well, not new people, but a lot of people who used to raid with us came back to raid with us for that night, which was awesome. And shout outs to Bengineering from Loading Ready Run for coming back and being with us for a while. That was really awesome. Really awesome of him to do that. So we got Agrimar down, and then instead of starting all over again this past week on Thursday, we decided, you know what, let's extend the lockout, and then let's do Argus, and then we're gonna finally get him, and it'll be great, and we'll be starting fresh, and it'll be fine, and then we get to Argus, and, you know, I died within the first phase, which was terrible, but the thing that I realized that is amazing about this raid is that it lets everybody who died during the first phase still get a chance to be in on the final kill, which I think is great from a gameplay lore thing, because, you know, that's kind of how it goes. Maybe I'll put some footage of the raid itself here while I'm talking about it, but the thing was, I died after the third cone of death, which sucked. And that meant that I spent most of the other rest of the raid being dead. And then the very last mechanic is that, or the very last phase change, Argus kills everyone. But then the Titans bring us back. And there's a Tree of Life, and if we die again during that phase, we can go to the Tree of Life and resurrect without our buffs, but still good, right? And we were so close to getting Argus down. The Rage Timer is it's coming near, and there are 3 or 4 of the ads that are gonna pop and kill everyone. And our regulator said, you know what? Forget about the ads, focus down the boss. And we focused, and we focused, and we focused, and people were dying all around me. And because I was like near the very center of where the Venn diagram of vertices were, I was one of the last people to fall just before our tank paladin made the last blow, and we killed it in one shot. Yay! So yes. Hopefully with permission from my guild, I will put links, I will be able to splice in some of that video, but it was awesome. It was so good. Felt so good. But now, how do I like reading in this. You know what? Let me change my mount too while I'm at it. Let's see. Who do I want to? What do I want to target in here? So this is like a. I want something that'll be able to withstand. You know what? I think it's goat time. It is totally goat time. But do I want the black goat, the brown goat? You know what? It's white goat time. It is totally white goat time. Because what better to ride in a rocky wilderness like such as this? And I'm gonna have to change my clothing later too to be more mountain range type thing. Alright, so here we see a lot of Arakara who are fleeing. Yay, look at your wares. Yes. Okay. Speaking with you for just a moment. Answers? I guess I want answers. Oh, okay, cool. I forgot why we're going in here. Like, I guess we want to know why the people here are leaving, but what does that have to do with the overall... Oh no! What? What the heck? Wow. That does not look good. That does not look good at all. I'm also gonna change this up a bit so you can see more of what's going on. That also means that I might be blindsided by things, but that's okay. Sketties. Sketties! Mom spaghetti. I finally know what that means, by the way. I finally know what mom spaghetti is. Which is sad, because that means I am old. Is that here? No, it's above me. Okay. So what is going on here? Oh, you're the person I'm supposed to speak to.
Would you hold still? How do you expect me to read it with you fluttering about like that?
Hi.
Ah, hello.
Okay, shadows gather.
Raven swallows the day. Who sent you?
You know, I think I'm gonna also increase the volume here. System, sound, dialogue. There we go. Okay. Who's arrived?
You want to know why my people flee Iraq?
Oh,
Outside,
sure.
our own kin fear and revile us for this curse.
A curse? Ring blades. Relics and secrets. Great.
Farewell for now.
And then sun gods. Okay. What's the curse of Seth? Okay.
Goodbye.
Sure. So in other words, my purpose here is to figure out why people are fleeing, and then stop whoever's in there from killing my allies, so that I can still use my allies to kill the Iron Horde. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and that's what makes sense to me. So, let us go and get these things first. And while we're doing that, I will finish telling you my thoughts on reading. So, the very first time I ever started reading was back in the Mists of Pandaria. Was the first, not full expansion, but it's the first expansion that I ever was there for the beginning of. And because I started playing Warcraft at Cataclysm, and then, but it was towards the end of Cataclysm, and because I was only really gaming with my husband at the time, in a guild where most everybody had been not participated for quite some time. Like, I only had the guild, like, I was only part of the guild for bank purposes, really. And I wasn't doing any raiding, I wasn't doing any group content. We weren't, doing dungeons together or events together. And so I experienced a lot of the Cataclysm content for the first time as a solo person, a solo player. And when I started playing Miss Pandaria, I was looking for other people to game with. And my friend Kim, who is, he worked as a translator for EDV Films, and he also did some translation for me when I was an editor at Anime Insider. I'm trying to remember if he helped me with an article on Cell Saga too. Can't remember that. But, Blades. Oh, they are. And so, he had a guild. I want to say it was called Schadenfreude. Yes. And it was on the Uldum server, and it was also Alliance. So, that's when I created my first Alliance character, who was a gnome warlock named Ravini. No warlock named Ruby Laxley, and I, learned, which makes sense again because warlock's a tank. Warlock is a pet class.
Yes.
Oh, right. Who am I? One more person I need to kill. Sorry, I'll come back. And so, where am I going to find other people to kill? Where are you? And why are you running around like a chicken with your head cut off? Okay, that's funny. So, and it makes sense that I would play a warlock because, as I've said in other streams, I like pet classes. And so, and what is warlock but just, what is demonology but just all pets? And again, it's still a ranged thing. Hang on, let's do this real quick. Hidden in plain sight. Yay. This part about being a great king who would walk amongst his people in disguise into their true nature, that is such a very common thing in mythology stories. Okay. That is a good thing to hide things in plain sight. Cool. You got your stuff. Okay. Sure. That is really awesome design. Looks like a falcon. Sure.
I'll slip away while you keep the herald busy. Meet us near the bridge just outside of town.
No worries. I can do that. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll help you with this. Oh, that hurt. Can I scan the familiar? No, I cannot. Alright, that's fine. Everything is fine. You are also a hunter. Yay! Or at least you have the hunter pet. Or mount. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
It's about time.
Yep. Hello. Okay. Yep. Yep. Who is Turok? I don't know who Turok is. Yes. Call to action. Read the crone. Speak the password. Alright. So here we go. On to the next area. So Lion's character Warlock Uldum. It was a great time. I had a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun raiding because I knew the guild leader. I knew that they would be kind to someone who'd never done raid or dungeon content before. And they were really good at teaching me what I was supposed to do, and really good at being patient when I didn't understand how to do the thing I was supposed to do. And it's because of that group. Oh, hey, could I trap you? Wait, which trap is this? Huh. Huh. That's not the trap I wanted to use. I wanted to use this trap. Let's see. Well, actually, I wanted to use this trap. Let's see. Okay. So then I'm going to send you to go fight that. And then you're going to come back over here. Oh, we got killed by that one. Well, hey now. Oh. Dang it. Let's try this again. Attack. And then you come back this way. And then you attack again. Oh. And then you come back over here. No!
I need to get closer.
Let's heal you. You come back over here. Yeah! Well done, me. Also good on you, Sporbet. Yeah. Yep. Well done. Okay. So. It was really good to raid with them and learn mechanics and learn the etiquette of being in pickup groups, because the Mists of Pandaria expansion is where they introduced Raid Finder. And so learning how to behave in a pickup group where you didn't have to wait for 40 people was good. Yeah, it was really, really fun. It was a really good time. And so that's how... Ooh, flight break. And I speak to you. Who are you? You are a Night Elf Warrior. Okay.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can.
Greetings.
I'm supposed to say something to you.
Yes, yes, I understand. I will tell you the way. And I see you out there, Rashad. No use hiding from me, darling. Come here. Come here.
Oh, yes, of course. Greetings, Orneka.
You too, Percy. That's it. Give old Orneka some sugar.
Kiss, kiss. How cute.
Are you lost?
No, I'm not. Okay. True. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool.
Farewell.
And then... Oh no! Okay, sure.
Take care.
Alright, so what do you want now?
Yes.
Yep, okay. All of
I
this
see
makes
you again.
sense in
Ulrich,
terms of what they
it is
want us
not
to do.
safe here. The adherents are out in force. Come with us to Vel Terak.
Oh, how sweet of you, Rashad. I never knew you cared. But my old bones would only slow you down. I'll be fine here.
Very well. Let us proceed.
This also is good storytelling here because it explains why they're not trying to save her from the people who are hunting other people down, which it kind of makes sense that she would also be one of the people who would be hunted. That didn't work. Oh hey, I guess it did. Ha, me. Okay, so it was really good to be a part of a group like that. And that's how I came to be not apprehensive at all about there we go. About doing any of the new Legion stuff. And are you skinnable? Yes, you are. Well then. And let's get you. Whack. And let's see. There's another thing over there. I'm just an old person twiddling along. um. You instead. Come over here. Come on, bat. Nope, can't skin a frog. Anyways, but I can skin a bat. So it was good. It was a good experience, and I hope that everybody who ever plays this game finds a group like that. Of course, now I'm with the Loading Ready Run crew of fans who also play World of Warcraft. We are a very unique bunch, and I really love playing with them, and I hope that everybody gets to play with folks as fun, as kind, and as great to be with as them. So this is Trisha Lynn, and I'm talking to you from the past. Normally, this is where I would run a promo for an upcoming project of mine, or announce the next time I'll be doing a live recording. Instead, here is where I'll invite you to send me feedback about this video. Do I need to speak more slowly? Did you enjoy what I had to say? Do you have any comments of your own? Leave a comment below, and one lucky person will win a $5 gift certificate to the fast food restaurant of your choice. Offer is valid until May 31st, 2018. All the normal contest rules for the state of Minnesota apply. Now back to the show. So that was this week, and then that was last weekend. Was it? Yeah, last weekend. And then, of course, following that on the 22nd was the Magic the Gathering Dominaria PreRelease. Now, something I haven't gotten back into for a while has been playing Magic the Gathering. And one of the reasons is that when I had a bit of a money issue, and I couldn't justify spending all that money on Magic stuff. And I would still get stuff every now and then. I would still go and pick up a few packs here and there to play Pack Wars with my husband. And, you know, I think one of my friends who was in town once for my birthday said, oh, hey, well, you know, it's your birthday. What do you want? And I ended up getting like 4 or 5 packs of every expansion that I had missed between the last time I played and then, which ended up being, you know, Concertar here, the rest of Theros block. I think that's it. Concertar here and the rest of Concertar here and the rest of here was Theros block is what I had been missing, and so well, let's do that again. And that's what I ended up getting as my gift from my friend. And playing Pack Wars is fun, but I am actually a very, very mediocre, maybe less than mediocre player and a less than mediocre drafter. It's hard to practice this game. A lot of people say that a good way to practice is to play Duels and Planeswalkers, which is their free to play, I don't want to say dumbed down, but free to play, easy to learn version of Magic the Gathering Online, which is their main online product. And that's actually really fun. And so I don't really play very well. So as a result, every time I go to a pre-release, and that's like, I've gone to 3 pre-releases. So before Dominaria, I had gone to 2 other pre-releases. The one for Theros block and the one for Shadows over Innistrad. And at both pre-releases I went, oh, and whatever. I did not have a good record. Links to the description of how I did in Theros, I'm going to put in the show notes. And I did not have a chance to do a lot of blogging for my instance of, oh, hey, ugh. Yeah. What's that? Nope. Don't care. Okay, so, getting this book.
Step aside. Let us see if this fellow had anything worthwhile.
Sure
Mind
thing.
the door, will you?
The door? What door? There's no door!
My, what a curious collection.
Oh, you come back.
See? What have you got there? Come now, let's see it. 50 layers of shadow, 50... Percival! You put that back this instant! Nasty bird.
It's not nasty. Well, okay, maybe it is. Like, if it's parodying 50 Shades of Grey, then yes, that was a very nasty bug. Also, I kind of love how my pet ability, or my hunter ability of healing my pet also heals those 2 inside. What else?
Ah, here's something. The The Saga of Terror. And he's written notes inside.
Yay, notes. See? I'm healing him too. Alright. Whoops.
Let me tell you a story.
Yes, tell me a story. Cool. You're the one who picked up the book. One more stop. The Eye of Anzu.
Farewell. Back
Cool.
to the shadows for us, Percy.
Okay, so we go up this way. And we're gonna kill something in this cave, I think. Yep. I always keep forgetting where this cave is. Whoa. That's not good. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to kill you in the back. I'm just going to have to harpoon you in the back. I hope you don't mind. So, again, I don't have a great record of pre-releases. Which is sad because it's a fun thing. Like, they're really fun. Because for the most part, nobody really understands what mechanics are. The set will have just been spoiled for everyone only just prior to the pre-release date, and nobody knows what's going on. And the one thing that has been making pre-releases much more fun for me, and why I decided to go back to the Shadows of Innistrad one, was the Loading Ready One pre-release events. And basically, so they James Turner had come up with this idea where they would hold a little pre-release tournament before everybody else got to see the sets. Okay. Sorry, more story.
Hello.
Lots of things to turn in. I'm glad to have acted as bait for you. That's the ring. And what else? Sure. Okay. What is the Anzu? Well, I guess we'll find that out. And I'm now friendly with the Arikara outcasts. And now let's go to Turok.
Goodbye. Almost
Bye.
there. Come along, Percy.
Are you actually going to ride with us? Or are you just going to go straight ahead? Also, where is that place that got burnt to cinders? This can't be it. It looks intact.
Rastok, I need a shroud at that dig site. Kura, back him up. Shadows gather. Rashad, you survived Sketches. Yes, just barely. Are we late? The shadows are restless. The adherents grow bolder
Oh my.
each day. It's all we can do to keep
Oh,
Gaeltacht
right.
shrouded from them. Do you have the relics? Yes, yes, and something unexpected too. We have much to discuss.
What's the thing that's unexpected? Is it that little orb thing we have?
The veil.
Okay. Struggle has only just begun. Okay. Okay. Something about Necron.
We hide no
Okay.
longer. Do not
And then there's other
believe your
things.
eyes. The shadows are restless.
And then there's a flight path up here.
His curse has not broken me yet.
What curse? Pet tamer. What's up there? More relics of the outcasts. What am I looking for? Relics of the outcasts. I have no idea what this is. What I'm supposed to be looking for. Is it back here? No, it is not. Okay, you know what? I will deal with that later. Background, something about... And here we are. More things. Hello.
How you doing, man?
Mm-hmm. Yay, outpost. Sure.
See ya later.
I will help convince them to free you. Dude, the troll's with me.
Draw back the veil. We hide no longer.
Yay, a favor! And now let's go to our outpost. We get to build something
Hey
else now.
there.
Yay! Sure,
Later.
I will go ahead. And so, Dominaria pre-release. It was good. And again, the pre-releases made it much easier to do. And because again, nobody knew what was going on. Everybody, and so when they pitched the idea to Wizards of the Coast, they said, "Hey, we have a studio." I'm assuming this is how the conversation went. Hey, so we have a studio, and we live just, our studio is just north of you. And it's less than, 3 hours by boat? Maybe an hour or so by plane ride. It'll be easy for you to come up here and help host this thing, and we'll get other people from the community whom we met over the years of doing Magic content and going to GPs, and we know a lot of people, and it'll be fun to do, and so let's do this thing, and they did, and they've been doing it ever since Shadows over Innistrad. So it's been Shadows over Innistrad, Ember Moon, Kaladesh, Aether Revolt, Amonkhet, Hour of Devastation, and now back to Dominaria, and they did the one for Unstable. So that's been like almost a year, maybe a year and a half of learning content or creating content that helps people understand the game before pre-release, and of course they get the cards early, so it's a good deal. It really is. As far as being a good push towards getting people either back in the game or to be excited for a pre-release, these events, they got me twice, and now they got me a third time with Dominaria. So let's just do this real quick. Hey, yay for the Horde! Let's cheer you as well. Where is it?
For the Horde!
Yeah. All right. Cool. Oh no. An inn or a trading post. All right. What do I want? Do I want an inn or do I want a trading post? Yes, I want XP gains and a rare goods vendor. I think I want XP gains. I am good with that.
What do you need?
Yay for the Horde. Need allies. Cool.
For the Horde.
And then what do you like? The Alliance. Sure. Admiral Taylor.
Be seeing ya.
Sure. Okay. And then there's another flight point. Flight points galore.
Oh.
Okay, so I will close that one. And the question is, do we want to speak to... Do you want to do the Alliance thing, or do you want to do this thing? This thing involves this one involves a lot of content that I think I want to read up on before I do that, so I'm not going to do that one. Hello, Percy. What would you like? Sure. Yeah, let's do the Arakoa thing. That may involve less lore that I need to catch up on. And things I need to remember. So, Dominaria pre-release. Once more I went O2 drop. Which you would think gets boring after a while, and you're right. It does get boring being not good at this game. And I think what I'm going to have to do is start playing Mitgo Online so that I can get better at playing paper events.
Shadows gather.
Yay! Cool, but first... Wasps! Yes, I can kill wasps. That will be easy to do. Let's see. Hello. There you are. So... Ooh. Something I haven't... It's a new appearance thing. Let's just get that appearance really quick. Oh, and I forgot to equip this. Goes in best. That goes in second best. And now we kill more flying things. I actually did put a version of my deck up on Tapped Out, and I'll put the link in the show notes. But more importantly, there's something that happened at the pre-release that I kind of want to talk about. And so it was a long day. It was a long night of pre-releasing. I went to Dreamer's Vault in Minneapolis, which is in off of Hiawatha Boulevard, very close to my home, and it's also where I had gone for the Shadows of Innistrad pre-release, and being the nighttime midnight event, there were less kids and casual players than not. I think it was more of the spikier, more competitive folks playing, which I should have remembered. But I think the reason why I did not go to one of the Saturday events, or even both of the Saturday events, is because there was a CSA fair that we also wanted to go the next day, and they happened like right overlapping, which is ironic because we didn't end up going to the CSA fair either. That's a grant for a different show. Like, not an episode of this show, but just a different show in general. But, so I went to the midnight pre-release. I got a pool that was okay, I guess. I didn't get a lot of really good cards. I didn't read the cards well, so I didn't play very well. Arrangements for what?
Beware the burning sky.
Let's go to speak to this person. And so each round takes about an hour. Deck building takes an hour. So after you finish building your deck, it's already 1 in the morning. And I knew that I wasn't gonna last very long. It was like, I don't do well on small amounts of sleep.
It's about
Let's
time.
do this really quick. Understand what we left behind. Okay. Alright, what do you need help with? Yes! I am very confused. Okay. Okay.
Farewell,
And then this. And the treasure. Skizzix.
farewell, my friend.
Isn't Skizzix a Magic the Gathering creature?
Believe your eyes.
Okay. Talent King. Oh no. In hiding. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, so that's the one that was left into her crater.
The
Got it.
shadows are
And then
restless.
did that. I think you've got
A
pet taming
dark
stuff?
wind
Yep.
is blowing.
I'm not interested in pet taming stuff. So let's see, what do you want to do? Let's do this. That seems pretty easy. Plus, I'll get a lot of experience out of it. And let's go to Talon Ranch. So, yeah, these things are really cool. I want one. Anyways, so deck building takes an hour. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 rounds go by. It's now 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm beginning my last round that I know that I'm going to do. Oh, hey. What's going on over here? What's all this here then?
Dark wind is blowing.
Yep. Sure, get this done to the Talon Altar. Sure. Dying Curse. Oh no. What is this curse?
Keep to the shadows.
Another flight path.
Shadows gather.
So many flight paths. And what would you like, my friend?
Without the sky.
Blood of the Undead God. Okay. Slain by his fellow gods. So many gods dying. It's a wonder that they're able to maintain a religion at all. Animate blood. And then you get healed. And so 3 o'clock in the morning. It's about, you know, I've been not doing very well once again. And as a result, I know that I'm going to drop. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let us just, I had built a red, green, white deck. And between rounds 2 and 3, I thought, you know what? Apparently there's another deck in here, in this pool. Let's try and build that one. And so that was a... Oh, hi. I don't think I'm supposed to get you yet. Oh, but you're a special person I can kill. Well, I'll go ahead and kill you then. So... Good for you. So,
What are we without the sky?
well, I can't fly anymore. Oh, hey, whoa. What? This I did not expect. Wow. Okay. That was pretty powerful. So, anchored on the board. So,
I need a target.
with, wow, I wish I could cut all this part out. So with the time I had between rounds 2 and 3, I decided to make a new deck. And so instead of playing red, green, white against my third round opponent, I decided to sideboard into a completely new deck, which was blue, white, something. I mean, I had a lot of pretty good white. And I actually... I made a lot of bad keeps. That's that. I made like first game I made a bad keep. I kept a hand I should not have kept because I ended up not getting about like what 3 or 4 land. And yeah, it just was not good. And the first thing my opponent says when he sits down is that I'm totally gonna beat him. Which I think, okay, that's kind of you to say, but I've gone 0-2, and maybe you'll beat me. And he just kept saying, like, self-deprecating things like that all the entire match. Like, after every play that I did, like, after almost every monster I cast, after almost every spell or sorcery or instant I used, whatever, even if I didn't use it correctly, he would go, oh, so that's gonna kill me now. And it felt really strange. It felt really weird. He wasn't saying what I was expecting him to say in terms of like the social contract of having a good game or just being kind or whatever. My other opponents were businesslike, friendly-ish, but not really bantering, and his banter made me feel weird because in a way it was almost like gaslighting me, like making me not trust what I was seeing or saying or doing, and it felt so strange and so weird. And so, he won all 3 games. Like, we played one more game for fun, and I think I beat him in that one. Apparently when the pressure's off, I can win a game. So I decided to drop, and I told the manager what happened, and he said that, if I ever see him at the store again during another event, I should just let him know so I don't get paired up with him, which is great. That's really nice. So I'm full of this righteous indignation about being treated that way. And so then I talked to other people who play Magic that I know, and they said, well, you know what, when other people are having a bad night... Oh, wait, sorry. No, let me go back a little. So after he said his thing and went to report that he won, he had a friend standing by. And his friend had been watching and waiting, and I said, okay, well, I asked the friend, does he do this a lot? And he said, yeah, he kind of gets that way when he's bored. He likes to troll people when he's bored.
Tread careful.
Okay. Results later. And you.
Shadows gather.
Cool. Vile wind serpents. Destroy the things. Oh no. Cool, we'll make an offer, right? Oh, good, you're coming with me. Yes, let us get to work. So, whoa. Yes, you can help me with this. I'll let another one. Go team. Wind serpent. Ooh. Could I tame it? I didn't name the bat either. Nope, it's undead. I can't tame it. I wanted something undead. Probably can't skin it either. Nests. Okay. Who's Seth? So I was talking to other people who play Magic the Gathering. And they said that when somebody's having a bad night, that they may react in those sorts of ways. And that for the most part, you should just let them be and not be bothered by them doing or saying what they need to do in order to mitigate their bad night. Which seems odd? Maybe. Because, like, so I guess I can understand that not everybody reacts to failure and loss the same way. And, or just, you know, not being good at a thing. I don't know, it just still felt bad. It still felt wrong. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Like, I'm not sure how to feel about the fact that the people who I thought would have my back on this gave me a different perspective on the game and the people who play it. That runs counter to how I think most interactions with people should go. And I wonder if that's saying something about me or the spiky types of people who play Magic the Gathering at a midnight pre-release. So I think that, well, I guess what that means for me, because when I went to the Saturday run for Shadows of Innistrad, I did not have this problem. I had so much fun that I went the entire Saturday morning event, which had started at 9. And then I had also stayed for the second pre-release, which started at 2 that day. So basically for the Shadows of Innistrad pre-release, I did back-to-back 2 in a row, and Richmond, I spent 8 hours playing Magic. And I had a great time, and the people I played with were fun. But the midnight, I guess what I'm taking from this is that a midnight pre-release is just not for me. Until I find a store with a better meta. Maybe I should just go back to Universe Games for that. Maybe that's what I'll do for the next pre-release. Anyway, so that was Dominaria. And that was my week. This is the part where normally if there were people in chat, I'd be asking you how your week was. But there is nobody in chat right now. And so just let me know in the comments how your week was. And coming up for me is going to be finishing up the podcast that I had done over the past week about 2 past events I'd been to. And I'll probably put a teaser at the end of this video for that. And then Tuesday is when I see Avengers Infinity War, and I'm so excited about that. The reason why I'm going on Tuesday is because A, I have the day off, and B, $5 movies on Tuesday. Who can beat that? So that has been it for me, for Trisha Lynn. Thank you so much for watching, and so what have we taken away from this week's events? Well, I guess play more Magic, get better at this game. Not this game, the Magic game. Don't do midnight pre-releases at that store anymore. And go to $5 reviews. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. You've been watching an episode of Too Early for Streaming, a project on the Geeking Out About Twitch channel at www.twitch.tv/geekingoutabout. The game I was playing was the classic version of World of Warcraft on the Proudmoore North American server. The music in this episode was Roma Part 2 by Grey Guy, Dub the Youth by Kara Square, and Sometimes by Stefan Kortenberg. All of these tracks were licensed under Creative Commons Attribution and/or non-commercial license and are hosted at ccmixter.org. The software I used to create this episode was Audacity by Audacity Team and VideoCat Professional by NCH Software. Okay, cool. I did a thing. Hi. What? Do it again? You're just not powerful enough? Was I supposed to do that?
I am in your debt, little one.
Mm-hmm.
You have saved my people from an eternity of suffering.
Yay!
We will help you defeat your enemies. We will repay our debt.
I wish I could have heard the rest of what you're gonna say.